this is going to be used for our safety harnesses when we're in the lift. So basically, you're going to put this rope underneath the lift. You're going to feed this end with the barrel knots, or the fisherman knot, underneath. And you pass it through. This one's kind of short. I may do it on the front right here. But anyway, you're gonna tie it and dress it. So the way that you know that it's tied, and there's also another video for Prusik if you need to go back and watch it, but you'll know that it's tied because it's got 3, so a set of 3. So 1, 2, so it's got 6 crossovers. And then you can also tell because it's kind of got like a smile. Looks like a little mouth right there. So that's a proper Prusik. It's not really applicable on a metal situation, but if this were a rope, the idea is that it slides freely when it's loose. And then if there were a fall situation, it'll catch and won't go anywhere. So that's the Prusik. For this application, because I need a little bit of length, we're gonna go down to a 2. So it'll still catch. So now you take your carabiner. It's a locking carabiner. So this gate has a lock. Whenever you put it on, so whenever this is on my harness on the back, I'm gonna lock it and it can't open. Don't leave it in the unlocked position, otherwise you can slide out. So now I'm gonna attach it to my harness. And I'm gonna lock it. It's in the locked position, so now we're good. And you can freely move around. It's not restricting, so we're good there. So now I want to show you the controls of the lift. So here you have your shut off. I don't know if you can hear it, but that sensor tells you that it's active, it's ready to go. So this is off, on. This is going to be off, on as far as lifting the boom up and down. This is your engine start. This is your activator switch. This has to be active whenever you're moving a switch up and down. These switches here, there are pictures telling you exactly what it's going to do, and I'll show you as we go up. But basically, this front one is going to be your extender arm. So this is what's going to give you extension laterally, basically coming out of the this big piece right here. This is going to be what basically gets you height, or I think it'd be better if I just show you as we do it. So let's go ahead and start the engine from the bucket. Turn it on. Start the engine. And this will beep, telling you that you're good. Before you ever go up, always check above you. Check to make sure there's no power lines, there's no obstacles in the way. Make sure you're safe before you go up. Check your surroundings behind you to the side. Right now we're okay. There is a tree in the way, but we're gonna go around the tree. All right, we're gonna go up. So this is your extender arm. This is the one that you're gonna start with. Number 2. Actually, before we go up, one thing I'll show you. If you're going up to clean, which there's no other reason you would be going up, you're gonna have one of these orange locking mechanisms or locking straps. Attach your hose with this. Just do a double pass, and then just lock it, cinch it down tight. That way they don't move around on you. So we're going up with 2 hoses. We have our chemical line and our pressure line. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. Make sure that's nice and snug. All right, so again, we're going up with number 2. This last one right here will be our pivot. It'll go side to side. And whenever you are activating these, slowly let go of it. Don't just do a quick jerk. Otherwise, you'll jerk the bucket back and forth. So when you're doing it, like let's say we're going side to side, slowly let go of it. You'll come to a slower, nicer, smoother stop. Otherwise, it'll be very abrupt and kind of obnoxious. So this is your side to side. This is what will get you. So here, pointer at this. The second throttle is going to be for this one right here. This one right here, the main boom. This will get you up to about 25 feet. And then this one right here, this this one right here, this first one with the gray bar, this is what will get you up an additional 20-25 feet. And then past that, you'll have the option to extend out. So that will be this. That's the first throttle. And as you can see, we're extending laterally. This cannot pivot, this first one. Now let's say that we are in a position checking what's above you and what's around you. So let's say we're right here and we need to, for whatever reason, get further out. That's what this first throttle is for. It's your lateral extender. And let's say, for example, you're cleaning gutters, and let's say that you need to tilt the bucket for whatever reason, the bucket that we're standing in, you can do that. There's a fifth, I don't know if you can see it, it's right here. There's a fifth throttle or a fifth hydraulic lever in here, and that will move the bucket. It'll tilt the bucket. So this is gonna feel kind of weird, just letting you know. So this will either put you in an entirely almost resting position for the bucket. So let's say the bucket is vertical like this, 90 degree. You can move the bucket forward in a position or backwards in a position. So right now we're actually sort of in a backwards position, but I'm gonna move it to a forward position. So let's say we need to reach this gutter right here, and we need to tilt the bucket. You're going to tilt. You can tilt the bucket and you'll be leaning. So there's not really any way to show that. But basically right now the bucket is tilting. It's gonna feel unnatural, obviously, but it's completely safe and fine. When you need to go back, just tilt it back until it catches. And there you go. So now we're gonna go back down, and that's basically operating a boom lift.